Henrik Mkhitaryan then has signed for Manchester United. It has been confirmed by the club that the deal is done and dusted. He's passed his medical and signed the contract. It's great to get that out of the way. We knew it was happening. Jose Mourinho pretty much confirmed it. It's been done and dusted yesterday in his press conference. Really pleased. 3 signings out the way. And we can move on to hopefully more signings. Now, obviously, Jose Mourinho did his press conference yesterday and gave an indication that there will be a further probably one more signing to come, or one more position that he wants to strengthen in. That is what he said. He said we've got three positions already strengthened and one more position. Now, to me, that indicates it will obviously be midfield. Now, it doesn't completely rule out another additional 5th or 6th signing. We could sign some lesser name, low-key players as well. Hernan Lozano is potentially a player that could still come through the door. That would be a lower key signing, not the big price tag of Eric Bailly of 30 plus million, and not a big household name. And he would be filling in the sort of roughly the position, sort of out on the wing. And we've obviously strengthened that with Mkhitaryan. So obviously he could get two players to play out wide, but he did just say he wants one more position to be strengthened, which will be midfield. So he hasn't actually ruled out other potential signs. So there could still be another centre back as well. We have strengthened in that area, but he just said there's a further position we need strengthening in. So we will have to wait and see there. Obviously the rumours will not go away with Paul Pogba coming to Manchester United, and day by day I feel that it could still happen. It would be the signing of the summer if Manchester United are to recruit Paul Pogba. It does seem like Barcelona are completely out of the running at this moment in time, and Manchester City. So it does look like it's just still between Manchester United and Real Madrid. Manchester United are the favourites to sign him, according to the bookies. But then again, David De Gea was odds-on favourite. Was so odds-on to go to Real Madrid last summer, before the summer transfer window even opened, and it never actually happened in the end. So we'll have to wait and see. But the reports are coming out that Manchester United, if they pay the high 100 million plus million euros, then Juventus will accept the deal. Now it's then going to all be down to whether Paul Pogba wants to come to Manchester United. Now I still feel that he would prefer to go to Real Madrid, which is what the reports are saying. But money does talk, and Manchester United, I'm not sure what he gets at Juventus. He probably gets a really decent wage anyway, but he could probably get around 200 a week plus at Manchester United. Plus he would get a big signing on fee. With the transfer being over 100 million euros, he'd probably get at least 3 or 4 million plus just on a signing on fee. So he will do financially really well out of the transfer. The only problem for him is he's going to have to miss one season in the Champions League. But for the amount of money that Manchester United can pay him, and the fact that we probably will, with one of the greatest managers in world football, hopefully we will get back in the Champions League soon, so that probably won't be a problem. You know, we've signed Mkhitaryan and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Zlatan's coming to the end of his career, and he's still sacrificed Champions League football to come here. Mkhitaryan has turned down Arsenal, who are playing in Champions League football, to come and play for a bigger club in Manchester United, and obviously he will get a bigger salary at Manchester United. So the lure of the bigger club and the salary is luring players to Manchester United over the likes of Arsenal with Champions League football, which is funny to see. Now, potentially we could still sign some other players. You know, today there are reports that we're still interested in Draxler. Now, I'm not sure if Draxler is not the quickest player, which does put me off him a little bit, but I'm certainly not against Draxler coming into Manchester United. Now, he's performing in the Euros for Germany at the moment, so nothing will probably happen there until after the Euros, if that happens. But I wouldn't be shocked if Manchester United brought in Paul Pogba and Draxler. You know, even if Mourinho comes out and says that we're only signing one more player, you know, in the past I've heard Sir Alex Ferguson say this, chestnut, that we're going to sign one more player and then bang, we go and sign someone else. You know, if a player becomes available, these managers just go, fuck it, I'm signing another player if he's one that we want as well. Money is no object to Manchester United, so I could still see Draxler coming to Manchester United, but I don't know about James Rodriguez as well from Real Madrid. It looks like he'll probably be going to PSG, we will have to wait and see there. There was some more news today regarding Matic at Chelsea. It's reported that Juventus want to bring him in to the club, which would free up a position if one of the others, if Paul Pogba or the other players, Matuidi, could be leaving Juventus, so that there will be a free place in the team. So if they sign Matic, then they're going to have to really probably let one of them two players go. So that's interesting if they do sign him. It's reported that Conte would like to keep Matic at the club though, so he probably will stay. But that's just reports by, I think it's Sky Italia. So we will have to wait and see. But if they were to sign Matic, it would indicate that Matuidi, a player who we're linked to, which would probably be the second choice if Paul Pogba doesn't come to Manchester United. Now, I would prefer Paul Pogba definitely all day long. He's only 23 years of age. Matuidi is 29 years of age, but I would still take Matuidi. I think he is a decent player, and I've liked watching him in the Euros for France. Didn't watch too much of him before at PSG, but watched a lot more of him in the Euros, so I wouldn't be against it. I'd prefer us to sign him over not signing someone at all because of the injury records to Michael Carrick and Schweinsteiger in the midfield, which would leave us a bit thin and threadbare going into the new season. Have to sign a new midfielder. I think we will. Fingers crossed it is Paul Pogba. I'll go absolutely fucking mental if it is Paul Pogba, the player that I would love us to sign. And for all people that have been tweeting me saying if we sign him for 100 million, we let him go for free, who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. The Glazers take out millions and millions out the club to pay for debt for Manchester United. It doesn't matter if he comes in and succeeds, scores goals, assists goals, plays really well in that midfield. And Manchester United go on to win a couple of league titles in the next few years, maybe even a Champions League and an FA Cup, then no one will care at all how much he cost. Then, you know, Real Madrid have wasted, between winning the Champions League 9 and 10, Real Madrid spent £1 billion on players. No one cares if you win the Champions League. Eventually some of these signings will be great signings and you will win the trophies. So I couldn't care less. I just want us to get the best players in the world. Paul Pogba is probably the most complete midfielder in world football, and we really do need to make that sign. It would be such a massive statement of intent if we signed him without this Champions League football. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How pleased are you that 3 players have signed? Better transfer window so far than Arsenal, and yet they finished second in the league. It is funny to see. It really is. Liverpool fans pulling their hair out on Twitter saying we wouldn't sign Mkhitaryan and Zlatan, and we have. So it is great to see. One more signing at least, probably. I can still see 2 signings coming in. Herno Lozano is one that I could see happening sort of on the back of the radar, sort of possibly going out on loan as well. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on these transfer rumours. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.